this is John Kvale, and this is our January 2025 Capital Market Financial Planning Review. Look at this snazzy, copyright-free January 25 image that was created. All right, for those of you that are new, I know I have quite a few new followers. We do this in an audio-video format. So if you're driving down the road and you're listening, we're trying to give you a fun time. Keep your hands on the wheel, be safe, and you can watch it later, but here we go. And again, this is January. I am newbies, long-time followers know that I love to do these in remote, different locations. I think better. I'll try and keep this one shorter. The problem with remote fun locations are that I don't always have good Wi-Fi, and that is the case this time. So hopefully we won't have a lot of trouble getting this formatted so I can actually put it in the blog post. All right, enough chit-chat. Here we go. So it's our January 2025 video. And, oh, I want to mention we have a great new intro on the video. So if you have an extra moment, watch the intro on the video. It's pretty cool. Pierce helped me a lot, and it's Google and then drone and then some other pictures. We're still working on it, but to get it perfect. But I thought it was really cool. All right, financial planning tip, reminder, especially those of you that live in Texas, homestead. When you, in Texas as an example, after you lived in your house, January, you had to be in the house. On January 1st of the year, you can homestead it. I pulled this from Wikipedia, all of the various states, and it's going to be small when you see this: Colorado, California, Georgia, Florida, Kentucky, all of the different homesteadings. Generally, a homestead works like this. It's your primary residence, and in some states you will get some sort of a discount. So for those of you that have been living in your house for a long time, not a big deal. But if you've moved recently and you're in one of these half a dozen or dozen states, actually closer to a dozen and a half states, it makes sense to look into this. Unfortunately, it's not across all the states in the United States, but it's a good reminder. All right, I usually don't put these. This is a visual capitalist. Moving on, those of you that are driving down the road, I'm going to the next part of this. I usually don't put these in the post, but this one has got a lot of, this one got a lot of feedback. And what I'm looking at are the generations, these catchy generations: Boomers, Generation X, Millennials, Z, Generation Alpha. And I get a couple of comments from those that are in the very smaller generation. They're like, my population is getting kind of small. Understand. Couple of things in this. I thought it was really neat, and I was interested to see where it would, where everybody would be. And then it's interesting to see the spending habits as in the economics. Bringing this always back to financial planning, when the bulk of the population goes through the system, affecting everything from houses to food to restaurants to medicine. Anyway, I'll move on. Keep this short. I'm already at 3 minutes. Capital market comments. Ran into, late last year, I ran into this. I'm going to point to it right here. Those of you that are in listen-only mode, I'm pointing to the graphic from Vanguard. And their next 10-year U.S. equity forecast is right around 4% on the high side. Could be 3% on the low side. Interesting. International markets, which have not performed very well as of the past couple of years, is almost double that for obvious reasons. And then I had to go pull Robert Arnott Research Affiliates. They're expecting over the next 10 years a whopping 1%. That's a 0.9. Small caps, they're expecting a little bit more small company stocks. And then I almost ran out and posted the other one, GMO. GMO has a very conservative minus 5%. Year over year. That's every year. So you're going to earn 5% for in their case, the next 7 years. It was copyright and institutional only. So if you want to Google that, you can probably find it. Again, if you're with me this far, then be sure and watch the video because it's got a cool intro. And we thank you. We'll talk to you at the end of February. Have an awesome day. Bye-bye.